All right, you guys, welcome to class. I do apologize. Hangouts is doing a funny thing now where it has to load the class. It didn't do that before, and so it starts off at like 0%, and then it takes its sweet time in loading and preparing everything. So, yeah, it makes it difficult to do back-to-back classes. All right, so here we're going to be practicing our reading comprehension. Okay, that's the goal for this hour. Now, the most important thing when you're doing reading comprehension in my class is to ask questions. All right, it doesn't matter if you think that it's a small word or that other people may know it. If you do not know what the word means, okay, please ask me. All right, we can look at pictures. I can give you examples. I can do. I'll do everything that I can to help you understand the word. Okay. Now, if after I've tried everything that I know and you still don't understand, then we'll call it and we'll see if we can find something else. Okay. But yes, please ask questions so that you can learn these words. Okay. We also have questions in the stories that we'll answer based on what we read. Okay. So the first link that we're going to go over is the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are a American football team in the great state of Texas. Okay, so go ahead and get that open, and we'll get ready to move ahead. So let's see who we have in class so far. Amir, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing. Thank you very much. Amir, where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Okay. Great. Good to have you here in class.
Thank you.
All right. How about Ahmud? Ahmud, can you hear me? Oh, would it be Ahmad? Okay. How about Miliana? Miliana, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Great. Good to have you back in class. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
All right. How about Bruno?
Hey there, man. I just came here to say I found the link. It's in the defense zone.
The defense zone. That's the one.
Yeah,
okay.
I sent you the link, by the way, message. I'm leaving. See you later.
All right. We'll see you later, man. Thanks. Let's go to Gizem. Hello. How are you? I can't hear you. Make sure that your microphone is working. Okay, so what you want to do if you get into class and the teacher cannot hear you, go ahead and take a look over here on the right-hand side. You'll see where it says verbling. Okay, then go up here. If this is red, okay, this is a microphone. This will mute you like this. Okay, that means that your microphone is turned off. Okay, make sure that that is not red, and then also that your settings, you can come here to that button and check your settings to make sure that you've selected the right mic. Okay, so Gizem, it looks like your microphone is working now. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, you?
I'm doing good. Gizem, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey? Fabulous. And what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full-time?
Student. I'm studying at university.
Okay, and what do you study?
Yes.
at the university?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the subject that you are studying?
Advertising. Advertising.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Well, welcome to
Yes.
class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. How about Halwani? How are you?
Hello, Chad.
How you doing? Very good.
Very good, thank you.
Great. Good to have you back.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Let's go to Lorenzo. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Your
Hey, how
voice
is?
is your voice is better than yesterday.
Yes, it's better than yesterday, but it's still not at 100%.
Yes.
It's almost there. It's still a little weak. Very good. How was your day at work?
Well, today is good because today I'm only teach 1 hour.
That's good.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
All right. Hold on one second. Now, Gizem.
Yes.
Okay. So when you are not talking, make sure to keep your microphone on mute because right now we can hear the music going on. Okay. We can also hear you typing. Okay. Your microphone in your computer picks it all up. Okay. So keep your microphone muted just until it's your turn. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Let's go to Luis. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Nice to see you. I'm fine.
Great. Good to see you as well. Luis, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Awesome. And what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
I had worked for years as firefighter. Now I am retired.
Very cool. Well, great. Good for you. Did you enjoy being a firefighter?
Yes.
Awesome, man. Very good. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. How about Medium? How are you?
Well,
Good.
I am a few tired because in Spain it's
It's about 1
um
o'clock.
is no 11
Oh,
about
yes.
11 p.m.
Yeah, I was
I
thinking,
have a few sleep.
yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully you can get to sleep soon. Thank you for sticking around and coming to class. It's good to have you here.
Thanks.
All right, let's try Ahmad. Ahmad, can you hear me okay? All right, let's see. Does anybody in class know Ahmad by chance? Yeah, because he can't hear me, and I don't know how to get his attention. All right, so let me see here. Okay, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started on our first story. Our first story here is Cowboys. Okay, so Dallas Cowboys. Go ahead and open that up. When you do, let me open it here on my end as well. Now, if you are a new student here, okay, all you would need to do is come right over here to this link. All right, right down here, and select it. Okay, if you select this link, okay, my name is Chad Hansen. So right here, if you select this, it'll open up to the page that you need to look at. All right. Okay, so we're going to start over on the left-hand side. And this is going to be for Amer. How are you? Amer Taja. All right, I can't hear you. Make sure that your microphone is not muted. I'll come back to you. Okay, Amparo, let me have you start.
Okay.
Go ahead and read. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, go ahead and read this first paragraph, please.
Okay. The Dallas Cowboys have been an NFL team since 1960. They are one of two teams that play professional football in the state of Texas. It took the Cowboys 11 years before they made the Super Bowl, the NFL championship game. They lost that game to the Baltimore Colts by a score of 16-13. The Cowboys soon got much better. In the 1970s, they played in 5 Super Bowls and won 2 of them. After they defeated the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 12. People started calling them America's team.
All right, great, thank you. Let's go to Miliana. Miliana, let me have you read the next paragraph, please.
Okay. All thought the Cowboys failed to make any Super Bowls in the 1980s. They played in 3 Super Bowls in the 1990s and won all 3 of them, including 2 in a row against the Buffalo Bills and 1 against the big rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was during this time that quarterback Troy Aikman, running back Emmitt Smith, and wide receiver Michelle Irvin all become big stars. All 3 would eventually become members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Gizem.
Okay.
Gizem, you need to keep your microphone on mute, okay, until it's your turn to speak. That's why you keep having to unmute yourself, because people are putting you on mute. All right. What happens is that we can hear your TV that's going on in the room, as well as we can hear you typing. Okay, and it gets very loud. Okay, and so when other people are reading, they can't think. Okay, so please, for right now, please keep your microphone muted. You'll be up here soon. Gizem? All right. Okay. Let's see. Amir, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me have you read this last paragraph, please.
Yes. The Cowboys won their last Super Bowl in 1994 and haven't made it back since. That hasn't discouraged Warner. Jerry Jones from spending big back through in 2009 Cowboys Stadium opened. It can hold over 110,000 people, making it
Good.
the largest pumped stadium in the world. It cost over $1 billion to build.
All right, very cool. Excellent job. Great job with that number. Yes, it's 110,000. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. We had someone announcing something here along the street, and I wanted to mute myself really quick. Okay, so class, do you have any questions about any of the words here in this brief history?
Damned.
Okay, let's see. What paragraph is that in?
The third paragraph. I read making it the largest domed stadium in the world.
Okay, that would be domed.
Domed.
Okay, so, and yes, I wasn't looking at kitty cats by myself. I was showing them in another classroom, just so that you know. Okay, so domed stadium. Okay, so this here, this is a dome. Okay, you see how it covers? See here how it covers the stadium? All right, this is a dome. It's circular, it's rounded. Okay, does that make sense, Lorenzo?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
with the cover, no?
Yeah, it's the cover. Okay, and that's called a dome. All right, and the Dallas Cowboys Stadium is the biggest or the largest in the world.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions, you guys? If there is a word that you do not understand, make sure to ask. Okay, this is the time right now to ask.
Yes.
All right.
Spending big bucks.
Okay.
What meaning of bucks?
All right, great question. Spending big bucks. Now, big bucks is a phrase that's used together. Okay, so I'll put this in here. And bucks. Okay, it's going to be money. Okay, so when we say, "Hey, can you lend me a couple bucks?" All right, so let me write that in there. Okay, can you lend me a couple bucks? That means, can you lend me $2? Okay, or a few bucks, $3. Can you lend me a few bucks? That means money. Okay, so when we spend, okay, when we spend big bucks, that means a lot of money. Okay, in fact, on the stadium, he spent $1 billion. Okay, $1 billion. That's a lot of money. Okay, that would be considered spending big bucks. For me, all right, spending $100 is spending big bucks. So everybody has their own scale, right? So yeah, so spending big bucks. Okay, all right. So that's what that means. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome, great question. All right, any other questions here? Let's see.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I just came. Yes, I just came. I just joined this conversation.
Cool.
First of all, I want to say hello to everyone.
Hello.
And please, would you just send me the article that you're working on? Are you working on an article or something?
Yeah. Yeah, let me get that to you, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure, no problem. There you go. Okay, any other questions, you guys? No? Okay. All right, let's take a look here at our other screen. Okay, so we have 8 questions that we're going to go through. All right, let me zoom in here. Okay, and we'll start off with Halwani. Halwani, please read this first question here and give me the answer. A, B, C, or D?
Okay. So the first question. Who is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys?
The question that you see here on the screen, each question is going to be a little different if you're looking on it on your own page.
Okay. Sorry. So the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Sorry. The Dallas Cowboys defeat the in Super Bowl 12.
Yeah, so what team did they beat? The Steelers, the Colts, the Bills, or the Broncos?
Let me see. The Bulls.
Okay. Nope. Let's see if we can find the answer here. All right, so we're looking for Super Bowl 12. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Sorry, Bronx.
Okay, so we're looking for Super Bowl 12 on there. How about right here?
Bronx.
Okay, the Broncos.
Yes, Broncos.
Yeah, so they beat the oh, now our question's different. Crappy. All right, so yeah, so they played. Okay, so yeah, see, this is what I mean. I exited out, and now my question's different. So the Dallas Cowboys played the blank in their first Super Bowl. Who did they play in their first Super Bowl, Halwani?
The Bronx.
Okay, here they in the first Super Bowl. Okay, so it took the Cowboys 11 years before they made it to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the biggest American football game you can play. All right, and it took them 11 years. So their first game, they actually played the Colts. Okay, so the Colts right there. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to our next question. All right, and this is for Lorenzo.
What does the word rival mean in the following sentence? Although the Cowboys failed to make any Super Bowls in the 1980s, they played in 3 Super Bowls in the 1990s and won all 3 of them, including 2 in a row against the Buffalo Bills and 1 against their big rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, now what would rival mean? Their big rival. Is that going to be a friend? Okay, a team, a victory, or an important opponent?
An important opponent.
Okay, good. Yes, so a rival class, a rival is an opponent. Okay, and an important opponent. All right, very good. Thank you. Let's go to my next reader. This is for Luis.
Okay, I'm going to try.
All right.
Which of the following is true about the excuse me.
Yeah, you're right. Which of the following is true about the Dallas Cowboys?
Which of the following is true about Dallas Cowboys? They were recently a Super Bowl. They recently won a Super Bowl. They have been in 3 total Super Bowls. They have won 5 Super Bowls. I think letter B is correct. Letter D is correct.
Letter D or B as in boy?
D the dad.
D as in dad. Okay, let's check it. All right, nice. Okay, so yes, they have won 5 Super Bowls. Okay, excellent job. Thank you, Luis.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let's go to Mahmoud. Mahmoud, make sure that your microphone is not muted. I can't hear you right now. Let's go to Miriam.
Yes. And the Cowboys defeat the moment. Okay. The Broncos into Super Bowls in a row.
Okay, let's try that. Okay, it would
Oh.
not be the Broncos. Let's see here. So, 2 Super Bowls in a row. All right, so that's going to be 2 big games. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we're looking for 2 in a row. All right, so we have 2 in a row right here. All right, now who did they play? Can you read that for me, please?
Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills. Excellent. Okay, so the Bills.
Oh.
There you go. Great job. Okay. Our next question. Let's see. Now we have medium as well as medium. Medium, would you like to participate, or do you want to wait until the next story?
In fact, excuse me, are you talking to me or to the other Medium?
Yes. We have medium. Medium Bolard. Oh, that's a difficult one.
Yes, Belorda.
Belorda. Okay.
Yes.
And then medium Garcia Perez. Okay, so medium, yeah, would you like to participate?
In fact, I didn't finish the text yet, so I'd like to wait until we start the second story.
Sure, no problem. Okay, let's go to Amer. Let me have you read this question and give me your answer.
Thus, Cowboy defeated the
Okay, Amer, I can barely hear you. I heard you talking for just a little bit, but I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah. The Dallas Cowboy defeated the Bills in Super Bowl.
Okay, the Bills. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Buffalo Bills. All right. Let's see here. So we have Super Bowl 12 right here. Okay. Who did they defeat? Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's the Denver Broncos. Okay, after they defeated the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 12. Okay, so the Broncos would be our correct answer. You see that there in the first paragraph, Amir?
Yeah.
It's in the first paragraph on the last sentence.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, yeah, so it's the Broncos. All right, let's see. We have 3 more questions here. And our next reader is Amparo. Go ahead and read that question, please.
The Dallas Cowboys plays in the highest number of Super Bowls in the 1970s.
Okay, let's try that out. Good. Yes, the 1970s. Very good job. Okay, our next question. This is for Biliana.
Okay. Who is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys?
Take a look at the last paragraph.
Okay. Jerry Jones.
All right, Jerry Jones. Good. Nice job. Yes, Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Fabulous. Okay, let's go to our last question here. And this is for Hanan. Hi there.
Hi,
Hanan,
Sean.
can you hear me? Hi.
Yes, I hear you. Sorry, but I want to wait another story because I didn't follow at the beginning.
Okay, no problem. How about Lorenzo? Can you read this question and answer it?
How many NFL teams play in Texas? Once, twice. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because not how often to say once, twice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, class, does anyone know what the answer is to this question?
2. Letter B.
Yes, it is 2.
2.
2. Yes, there are 2 that play there. All right. Fabulous. Okay, you guys. Any questions? Okay. Let's roll to our next story, and we're going to read about the Sequoia. All right. The link is in the Verbling chat box. Go ahead and look it up there. I'll also put it in the Google chat box. Okay. And we're going to learn about Sequoia. Okay. All right. Now this is a person. Okay. It's an Indian. Okay. And these are pictures of what Sequoia looked like. All right. And we'll read a little bit about the person's life and a little bit about the history. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to start off. Let's see here. Who is my last person? I think. Okay, so Lorenzo, let me have you. Actually, let's start with Hansen. Hansen, let me have you read the first little part here. I'll have you read this first paragraph, and then I'll have you read down to where it says silversmith. Okay, he established himself as a silversmith. Go ahead.
Okay, just tell me the noun. Sequoia. What? His name is difficult. Sequoia.
Sequoia.
Sequoia. Sequoia was a Cherokee silversmith who invented the language known as Cherokee syllabary. Virtually nothing is known about Sequoia's early life. Some historians believe he grew up in Tennessee. He was most likely abandoned by his father, who was thought to have been a fur trader or scout for George Washington. Sometime around 1809, Sequoia moved to the village of Willstown, Alabama, where he established himself as a silversmith.
Okay, good. Thank you. Let me have Lorenzo continue.
While at Willstown, Sequoia quickly grew enamored with the written communications used between white settlers. In 1809, Sequoia decided to create a written Cherokee language. Sequoia's Cherokee alphabet took 12 years to complete. He created a system in which each syllable had a specific character, written symbol. In all, his alphabet featured 86 different characters. Sequoia's alphabet was quickly adopted by the Cherokee Nation and was made their official language in 1825.
Okay, good. Let's see. Let's go to Luis. Let me have you finish off this brief history.
Okay, I'm going to try. From 1828 to 1834, the language was used in the Cherokee Phonics, the official newspaper of the Cherokee Nation. Sequoia eventually and endeavored to create a universal language for all Native Americans. Throughout the 1830s and the early 1840s, Sequoia traveled throughout North America, seeking the support of tribes. He died sometime between 1843 and 1845 while traveling in Mexico.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Do you have any questions about any of the words or phrases in this brief history? This would be the time to ask. Okay.
Yeah. Can you read?
Can you speak up just a little bit louder, Amr? I can barely hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. What's meaning of abandoned?
Okay, this word right here, abandoned.
Left by someone.
Correct. Yeah, so to abandon, that would, you can abandon a car on the side of the road, okay? It's basically to leave something all by itself, all right? And what it's saying here is that he was abandoned by his father. So his father left him alone, okay? No one knows, for sure or anything like that, but yeah, they think that his father probably abandoned him. So to leave something alone, okay? His father left him alone. Does that make sense, Amit?
Yeah, thank you.
Great, okay. Any other questions, class?
Yes, I have a question, please.
All right, Miriam?
Yes, silversmith. Is it a noun of a person? Is it
Yes,
name?
this would be a job. Okay, so
Job.
a job. I'm a silversmith, okay, or someone that works with silver.
Oh, okay. Oh, I understand.
Okay, so yeah, someone that works with silver and makes things out of silver. Okay, so
Yes.
that would be a job.
Yes.
Okay. Very good
Yes, I
question.
understand. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions?
Yes. In the last paragraph, in the word
Oh, endeavored.
endeavored.
Okay, so Sequoia eventually endeavored to create a universal language. Okay, endeavored is a big, long word to say try.
Try.
Okay, so
Yeah.
eventually he tried. So we can replace that with the word to try. Eventually he tried to create a universal language. Okay, you can substitute that, but endeavor, okay, is a little bit longer. Okay, sometimes it could mean to struggle maybe for a length of time in doing something, but yeah, endeavor, you can shorten it down and say try. All right, means the same thing. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Any other questions?
Yes. What mean for
Okay.
trader?
Say that one more time.
For trader.
Oh, a fur trader.
For trader. Yes.
Okay, great question. I like pictures. Pictures tell 1,000 words. All right, so this person right here. All right, so what he has, these are called furs. Okay, so the hair that is on an animal is called a fur, or is called fur.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
so that is called fur. So when you kill an animal, okay, you can take their fur and sell it, or you can trade it. Trading would mean, okay, that he would give a fur, okay, for maybe food, or maybe a gun, or maybe a hat. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
he would trade. All right, so let's say that you had food, Okay, maybe you had rice. Okay, and I would give you 15 pelts or 15 pieces of fur for the
Yes,
rice.
before not exists money,
Uh-huh.
just people give each other food and materials and something like that.
Exactly. Yes. Uh-huh.
Change.
Exactly. They would trade. They would trade with each other.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's what that means. A fur trader. Okay.
Swap.
Swap would be another word for that as well. Okay. But swap has a tendency to mean that you're going to get it back. So, hey, can you swap me this for a bit? All right. So swap means you might get it back. Okay. Trade is good. I have this pen. Okay. I'm going to trade you this pen for your cup. All right. Take my pen. You give me a cup, and we're good to go.
Exchange.
Okay. Yeah, like exchange.
Swap is like land, right?
Say that one more time, please.
Swap is just like to lend.
Swap. Yeah, it's sort of like lend. Like can you swap me T-shirts? Okay, so or a tie. Okay, something like that. We would exchange for a certain period of time. That would be called swap. Okay.
Okay.
That's why there was a TV show a while back called either Family Swap or Wife Swap, something like that, where two wives from different families would switch and go live with other families and try and correct problems or something like that. Didn't last for very long, but yeah, it was called like Wife Swap or something. But yes, with the intention of coming back to their original families. So that's what swap has a tendency to mean. Okay. Yes, Sammy, rice is food. It's an important food. This is like a universal food. Let me show you what rice is or the word rice is, so that you can go, oh yes. Okay, I eat this almost every day. Okay, this is rice. Okay, and there's different types of rice. Person eat. Okay, brown rice is just a whole grain rice. Okay, very good. Any other questions, you guys?
Yes.
Okay, medium.
What do you mean? Is cut or?
Where are you at?
Second paragraph, line 4.
Yep, scout.
First, yes. Scout.
Okay, a scout. Now, a scout is someone that would be a lookout. Okay, and a lookout. Okay, let's see. So if we're talking about a military or an army, okay, sometimes they send people out ahead of where the army is at, okay, to look for danger. Okay, so they scout for places. They may look for food. Okay, they may look for places to live. Okay, or they may look for danger, but they look out for certain things, whatever they're sent out to look for. Okay, that would be a scout. It's someone that kind of goes ahead of a bunch of people to let them know what's going on. Okay, whether there's danger that's coming, whether they can get food there, okay, water, shelter, things like that. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Any other questions, you guys?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure.
What does established mean?
Established. Let's see how they use that here. What line? What paragraph?
It's the second paragraph, line.
Right here. Okay. So he
line
established.
5.
Yep,
Yes.
right here, I got it. So Alabama, where he established himself as a silversmith. Okay, so establishing yourself is giving a name. Okay, now there's
Okay.
the reason why I wanted to know how they used it is because there's a couple different ways. You can establish a home someplace, okay, and that would mean to kind of put roots down or live in a certain place. Say, okay, this is where we're going to live, and you establish yourself. You start working, you start living, and things like that. Okay, if you establish
Okay.
yourself as as a certain position, okay, it would be a like here a silversmith. Okay, then you are that's your job. So you get to a place and you say, well, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to let everybody know so that they can come to me if they need any work done with silver. Okay, or if you are a
Okay.
doctor, you get to a new city and you establish yourself as a doctor, okay, or a primary doctor, something like that, right? And so you let everybody know, okay, so that they know that you are a doctor, so that they will come to you. And then after time, people go, oh, well, you can go to Doctor so and so. He or she will be able to fix you. And so over time, people start to know and get to know who you are. That's establishing yourself as a certain profession. Does that make sense?
Like promotion.
Not necessarily a promotion. It's more of when you are doing something by yourself. Okay, so for example, I got here to Costa Rica, and I started to establish myself as an English teacher. Okay, so no one knew arriving here in Costa Rica. Okay, I'm just another American. That's it. So they don't
Okay.
know that I teach English. So I would go and I would talk to people. I'd say, hey, I'm an English teacher. I work here. Okay. And then I got jobs over at other websites, and then finally ended up here with Verbling. Okay. Things like that. So I'm establishing myself
You
as an
give
English teacher.
information about self
Uh-huh.
in
Yeah. You
new
give information and you
community.
start to work doing that job.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Okay. Very good. All right, let's see. Let's go to our questions here. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes, and let's go to medium.
Yes.
All right, medium.
Um, um, Sequoia invented a language known as Cherokee and syllabary.
Okay, so Cherokee syllabary. Very good. Okay, excellent job. Okay, our next question here. This is for Vincenzo. Here on the screen, please. Can you read that, Vincenzo? Okay, make sure you unmute your microphone.
Allora, number 4 or number 2? Number 2 or number 4?
Number 2, the one that's written here on the screen. What word best describes?
What word best describes Sequoia's early life in the eyes of historians? Oh dear. I think interesting.
Okay, let's try interesting.
Let's try interesting. Yes.
Nope, it would not be interesting. Okay, let's take a look here.
Okay, I must have a look.
All right, read the first sentence. Go ahead and read that first sentence of the second line or second paragraph, please.
At the moment, because my connection is always very slow, so in order I can't read it.
Okay, it says virtually.
It takes a lot to tackle. Virtually nothing is known about Sequoia as early life. Some historians believe he grew up in Tennessee.
Okay,
was
just till
mostly-
there. Just till there. It's only that first sentence. Virtually nothing is known about Sequoia's early life. So, of these three words, we have
yes,
unknown,
so
sad, and
the answer,
excited.
yes, the answer is unknown.
Okay, good. All right, so it is
Unknown, yes.
unknown. Excellent.
Yes,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to our
Well,
next question. This is for Amir.
Yeah. Sequoia's father was thought to have been a scout for George Washington.
Excellent. George. Very
George.
good. Nice job. All right.
George Washington.
Yes.
And Amparo, let me have you read this next question here, please.
Okay. Sequoia was a silversmith.
Good. A silversmith. Okay, and you see how you have silversmith or a goldsmith. Goldsmith is someone that works with gold. Silversmith, someone that works with silver. All right. Our next question here. This is for Biliana.
Okay. Select all that are you true from the choices below. Sequoia's begin thinking about a system of writing communication in just 8,009.
All right, so we're gonna. All right, so 1809.
Yes.
Okay, so he began thinking about a system of writing communication, all right, in 1809. And where was he in 1809? Does it say anything about that? Was he in Alabama or Tennessee?
In Alabama, I think.
Okay, in Alabama, so we're going to check that one as well. All right, in 1840, it can't be 1846 because he dies. He dies in between 1843 and 1845. So this is probably the correct answer. So in Alabama and in 1809. So let's check that. Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's go to our next question here. This is for Hansen.
Yes. What question?
Okay, this one here right on the board. You see that? Okay. Sequoia's Cherokee. Hanan, do you see that okay? Okay, let's go to Lorenzo.
Sequoia's Cherokee alphabet had 86 different characters.
Okay, good. 86 different characters. Fabulous. All right, let's go to our next question here. This is for Luis.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and read this here and give me your answer. A, B, C, or D.
In Sequoia's alphabet, each syllable had a specific character.
Good. Yeah, each syllable. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Okay. Question number 8 here. Medium, let me have you read this next question, please.
Okay. What did the Cherokee Nation think of Sequoia's alphabet? Well, I read the choices, can I?
Yeah, go ahead and read them.
Okay. First one, they decided they did not need an alphabet. They eventually use it. They quickly use it. They refuse to use it. I think they eventually use it.
Okay, let's try that one, okay? All
Please, can I?
right, almost. Let's see here. Almost. So, try this one right here. So, Sequoia's alphabet was quickly adopted by the Cherokee Nation and was made their
Yes,
official
right.
language.
They quickly used it.
Yeah, so they quickly used it. All right, very good. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
sure, no problem. Let's see if we can finish up these last two here. Medium, number 9, please.
Yes. What was the Cherokee phonics? Cherokee newspaper.
Okay, a Cherokee newspaper.
Cherokee.
Good. All right, and our last question, question number 10. Vincenzo, are you there? Excuse me.
Vicious.
All right, let's go to Amir. Number 10, please, or this last one here.
Yeah. What word best described the Sequoia?
Yeah, so we have careful, jealous, colossal, ambitious. Excuse me. So careful would mean someone who is cautious. Okay, they don't take a lot of risks. Okay, jealous would mean that he is envious or he desires something else that someone has. Okay, colossal means that he is very big. Okay, maybe it has he was big in stature. Okay, ambitious, okay, means that he is always striving to do something new and better.
Yes. I think jealous.
Okay, you think he was jealous. Okay, let's see here. Nope, not
Ambitious.
jealous. Okay, he didn't want something that someone else had. Okay, he was actually ambitious.
Ambitious, yes, it's my answer.
Yeah, he was ambitious. He was always trying to improve. Okay, and that's why he created an alphabet or a written language for the Cherokee Nation. Okay. All right. Thank you guys very much for coming to class. It was really good having you here. I hope you wrote down the new words and things like that you learned. Okay, and it was really good having each of you here. Please come back to my classes. I teach pretty much every day except for Sunday. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. See ya. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Very kind.